just okay. Are we getting into the podcast?
Yeah. We start.
Okay. But
Yeah,
I'm so interested in that.
I love how you're looking at me. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Yeah.
I've been putting this off for a while.
Yes. Yeah. I know. I looked at my calendar. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, we got to do that. Let me hit the crew up. Like, all right.
You're welcome to the Nightly Strange.
Welcome to the Nightly Strange, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, D-Mac Uno.
I'm Razi the champ.
And I'm Keyz Stanley.
Special guest in the building, Kelsey, Rachel, and Yaz. Say hello. You guys ain't gotta be mean like that. Anyway, we have them in the building today. You guys run the Illuminate Me. Can you give us a little description of what that is?
So we are a holistic medicine and aesthetics clinic in Silverdale. We're located right behind the YMCA. We do a ton of services.
3909 building? No,
3888.
yes. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how I know that. I know that I'm a stalker.
We know what you be doing.
I know. I believe I'm too lazy to be a stalker. You know, I be in the bushes, I get all cold. I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
We have IV nutrients for that.
Like, why can't I get through this security on your Facebook?
There you go. You're gonna go and take a lap too.
No, I'm too out of shape for all that. I drive around all day.
That IV. Okay, we'll get to it, but I'm excited.
I'm kind of messed up. I
yeah.
drive around, I count that as exercise, and I'm like, woo! Like 80 miles today. Oh, goodness.
Yep. I know. Ever since my job, I mean, hell, I used to do general labor and stuff like that, you know, just picking up stuff, hauling shit and everything else. Now I'm like, the lightest thing that I pick up is my clicker and money. It's crazy.
Oh, that's mine. Let me mute that. So what made you want to start your business?
Yeah.
Like here in our area specifically.
Yeah, well, I think it's just the need of having holistic medicine combined with aesthetics. Kelsey and I both provide a really good blend of that. I'm a doctor of natural medicine. Kelsey's an advanced nurse practitioner. So it's kind of bringing two different worlds into one where we can treat a variety of patients that either want to do like more of a holistic approach, but even when it comes to skincare, facial products, body contouring, we do a blend of those things using either like natural medicine or if there's a time and need for it, we'll use traditional medicine as well.
Because what I want you to break down is like kind of more explain what is holistic medicine. What does that mean versus perhaps the more standard medicine that perhaps we're all familiar with?
Well, holistic medicine is usually like herbs, supplements, things that, you know, consultations about moving your body, what your body may be lacking that's not producing. So one of the things is that we can look at labs and see like, hey, you know, someone's glucose is high or their cholesterol's high. Kelsey will run those labs being a nurse practitioner, and then together we'll decide, you know, like, is it super elevated where we need to start with medication first, or can we start with herbs and supplements because it's not as high, but we can like try to lower it that way. So between her knowledge and my knowledge, we're able to decide first what's the better outcome and which way. The ultimate goal is to help people like not have to do medications. But there's a time and place for medications if herbs and supplements are not going to take care of that.
Now, what kind of herbs are we speaking of?
Well,
Yeah.
10. No. I see your face over there. He's like, herbs. You were like bouncing in a chair. Herbs?
No, actually, my curiosity is, I mean, since...
He's like, I got 5 on me.
well, that, and
We're much bigger than
I
five here.
wanted to know if, as an athlete and everything else, I mean, I know I'm not a professional athlete, but if I do run with the big boys in the game, I was wondering, do you guys do anything like testosterone levels or anything like that, or stuff like that, you know?
I mean, we run hormone panels.
Okay.
I want to get into the process of doing more hormone supplementation, and there's pellets you can inject into the fatty tissue, and it lasts for several months, and it just slowly releases hormones.
Okay.
So that's
And you're
kind
fat?
Yes.
So what does it do to you?
So depending on what hormone you're lacking, that's what you inject, and then so it just slowly releases it, so it just kind of increases the levels that you need over time.
In your fat?
Yeah.
Does the fat still jiggle?
Yes.
Okay.
It does.
I'm just like, yo, hit it up. Oh, I'm about to have a six pack.
Still jiggles,
But
You
hey,
got a
but
machine
it'll
for
still
that.
look better.
feel better.
Oh, help you feel better.
So,
Hey,
yeah,
I
so-
like that.
So that's a process we eventually want to do.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool
So
because
right
I
now
had
we're
to send
sticking
in
more
order
to
my
like
shit.
supplements that can help support testosterone or support different hormone things that you may have. So we do put regimens and stuff together for that based on an individual's needs. But the next step up is doing more of the pellets.
So is it pretty
Okay.
standard to like run it's like, so if someone comes in, it's like, hey, I'm interested. You guys just start off with the panel, like the more the, I guess the standard kind of process to it, and then you guys take a look at it and then decide, or how do you?
I think each individual depends. Like
Okay.
some, we don't necessarily need to do that because maybe they already have had recent labs or
Okay,
they don't.
okay.
There's not a need for that. But Kelsey and I usually talk about it or decide like, hey, this or with the patient, with us, like, well, we could run this panel or we could do this saliva test, and this is going to give us some starting information. We're really big on
Okay.
doing a test called NutriVal, and that's
It tests like the whole nutrient panel from like vitamins, minerals, amino acids,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
toxins.
Yeah.
omegas,
Yeah.
toxins,
Yes.
everything to kind of see where you're lacking and go from there.
Do you do the
Yeah.
tabs there at your facility, or do you get them from like the hospital? And like, does the hospital like share that information with you, or do you have to? Like,
Everything happens in our clinic.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
in our
Nice.
office,
Yeah.
Okay.
All labs.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
so
you
is
guys
it-
do like memory and shit like that too?
Memory, like need help with some function.
like forgetting things?
Yeah, like forget. Yeah, I mean,
You be like one of
seriously,
those tubs
like
you
for-
put people in.
like let's
you're
just say like
floating?
you're going.
We
like,
need to know where the treasure is, sir.
Well, yeah, it's like, well, wait a minute, I thought it was here, shit like that, I mean,
Bro, I lose things all the time.
Well, yeah, me too. I mean, hey, I went thinking about getting a beer. I go do something totally different. Walk back in my room, sit down. Oh, I forgot to grab that beer.
Or people my age, I walk into a room, I'm like, why am I in here? What was I looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty standard. You gotta
Right.
say
Yeah.
pineapple.
I think we all
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, you gotta say
Yeah.
pineapple.
Really?
I don't
And
think
that
there's
triggers
anything
it
that can help
like
it.
7 times out of 10.
I need to make a buzzer I can put on my remote. So when I'm looking for it, that's like the worst when it's nighttime, you can't find your remote, and you're like feeling on your bed like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You gotta get up and turn the light on. You're like, damn it, it's all right next to you.
They have those trackers, but apparently people are now getting the trackers and they're like attaching them to people and this stuff, and they can track you like without you heard
Man,
about
that's what we got
that?
phones. That's what we got phones for. What you talking
I
about?
know this is completely like
Hey,
on
some
a
little
whole
girls
other
came up and
level.
tried to run up on my daughter like that. They're like, yeah, we found her house on Snapchat. I was like, no, you did not. No, you did not. I was like, y'all, you can leave or die.
You found my house, goddammit.
That's the end of that story. So how much school did you have to go to like start your own business? Was it a lot of schooling?
For me, my journey has been at least 12 years.
Wow.
Has it taken that long? Like consistently? No, there's been breaks in between. So it started out with, okay, maybe I'll be like a medical assistant. Okay, that was great. Well, maybe now I want to do like holistic coaching, lifestyle coaching. Okay, well now I want to do more than that. I want to be able to give people what I recommend without going to someone first and be like, hey, what do you recommend for this patient? Like I want to do that.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. So then it turned into, now I'm a holistic health practitioner. And then with all of that rolled into it, it's like, well, now you got to do 3 more years if you want to do get your doctorate. So it's like, okay.
So you're a doctor now?
Yes.
Nice,
Yes.
nice.
So now I'm a doctor.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Final project was 235-page dissertation report.
Oh, yeah. So you're
How
adding
many?
more information to something, right?
235 pages.
Sweet Jesus.
You had to
Yeah.
write it
So you
yourself?
advance- so you have to
Yes.
advance.
Damn.
That's what it is, right? You're
Yeah.
advancing the further.
Yeah. So you had to write it yourself.
You couldn't
had
fill
to-
any pages in with pictures or nothing? Just all
I mean, there were a couple of graphs
This
there.
is a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Yeah. This is
I
a
mean,
big
But-
especially in this city, especially in this city, having your own fucking practice
Double
or having
space.
your
Double-
business.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and they have a very, very specific formatting that you have to follow as well in terms of margin, spacing, sizes,
Yeah.
how much graphs you can actually put in there versus not. And then, followed by, I think it was 172 practicum hours. So, hands
couldn't
on.
fake them? Oh no, you had to go somewhere for it.
No,
So I
I,
have to sign off on those, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So that
Once
was,
I had community service and I found somebody to sign off on it.
oh really?
Yeah,
I mean, you
yeah.
can pay people for those things.
No, I haven't paid anything.
Hey, you know what? I wish I would have. I wish I would have. Hey.
And so I mean that was my schooling experience. And Kelsey has also have a huge extensive background in her schooling as well to get her master's. But I'll let her fill you in a little bit on
Yeah, so
that.
how much schooling have
So-
you had?
I don't know the exact amount of years, but I started as a nursing assistant, and then I became a registered nurse, and then a nurse practitioner. Kind of like Rachel, you kind of just build up in steps.
Kind of
You
take
work-
different.
You
Mhm.
you get one, then you work a little bit, get another, work some
Yeah.
more.
I was a CNA once. Once. I was a driver at a facility. I don't want to name it because they're shit.
Facts.
But, I had a patient once, and they were like, the guy was like, "Do you want to hold him or you want to wipe him?" Because he had like a blow up in the back, and I was like, you know what? I have gloves on. I'll wipe him. So I clean him up or whatever, right? Then he farted on me for like 20 seconds straight, right? So I'm back to like Matrix. Burn. He like looks back. He's like, "Sorry." Me and the other dude just start clapping like.
Yo, this is why
Welcome to the
wait,
nursing
I would have been like,
world.
oh
I
my
know.
God.
I've had my fair share.
Yeah,
A lot of fair shares of wiping some
yeah.
tushies.
I've had a lot of
like-
jobs, a lot of jobs. No, I was a driver, so it's like I had to take people just in case
Yeah.
something happened. So like one time I had to help some lady into the bathroom, and they're like, "What are you doing in here?" I was like, "Oh, sorry, I took the wrong pills this morning." Everybody laughed. Then I pushed her in there.
What pills did she take?
Yeah. No, that's commendable going to school, though. For me, it's like they tricked me. The last time I ever smiled in my school picture was like when I graduated kindergarten, because I thought that was the end. I'm there with my dad, like, yeah, smiling. And then, like 3 months later, I'm back in this place, and I'm like, why am I here again? I'm like, how long do I have to do this? Like 12 years, I've never smiled again in any picture. Like nowadays, in all my pictures, I smile in case I'm ever wanted by the law. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this man's armed today, just me cheesing. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Overall, I think it's the passion of what you fall in love for and what your
Yeah.
purpose is,
Was that always the goal from the start to do this?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Nice.
No, for me, it's the end result of that reward of making such a big difference in someone's life, like helping them to better their life, helping them find
Yeah.
better direction, just bettering their health overall. Even now with our office, we do body contouring, but helping someone get that, spot where they're like, you know what, I've been in the gym and I work out and I just can't get that last, goal set, and helping them to accomplish that and see the amazing results that they're able to
Like
get.
liposuction and stuff?
No. So we do, we have a machine called M Sculpt.
Wait, that's the one where it takes like, you take the fat from my hips, right? Or my fat here, my love handles.
No.
And then put it on my hips?
No,
Damn.
that's not what it is.
Yeah,
No,
you're
that-
talking BBL.
So this is like,
I saw somebody taking like
Yeah,
taking some
no,
fat
no.
and was moving it.
yeah,
Is that what
no,
that
like,
is?
You have to be a plastic surgeon.
yeah,
to
we
do
don't do
that.
that.
We're not plastic surgeons.
Ours is like non-invasive, like no downtime.
Is that a BBL though? I didn't
Yeah,
know what
you're
that
transferring
Yeah.
fat.
Transferring
Yeah.
fat.
I just like, I'm looking at it like, I'm too lazy to Google it, but
Look
I'm
at
like, I want to ask you what it
We're
is,
all like, yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
I mean, you can go to Mexico for that.
No.
Or you can go to Las Vegas for that. I know a guy. Got that injection.
Yeah,
Oh no,
yeah.
I know the plug.
Don't go to
No,
someone on the side of the street
but-
trying to get what they're talking about. You got to
No.
go and see them. They're the professionals.
Yes, we'll help
Yeah, I
you.
didn't know that. I didn't know what that meant. I was like, look, BBL. Like, whatever. I didn't even try to guess. I just be on Twitter like, yeah, just keep
Isn't
scrolling.
it Brazilian butt lift?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brazilian
Yeah,
butt
yeah,
lift.
yeah,
Yeah,
Brazilian
BBL is
Yeah.
a
I
I thought that
Brazilian
was
butt
like
lift.
an
Yeah.
instructional video. They used to
No.
sell.
It used to
Oh,
be.
no.
It used to be like a samba thing. You'd be doing lunges.
It's like
deep
2 o'clock in the morning, you're
lunges.
watching MASH, and it's like,
You know what
boom,
I'm talking
Brazilian
about?
butt lift.
You know what I'm
commercial.
talking about? That
Yep.
one. That one.
No.
You know, when MASH comes on, it's like, yeah, I've been up too late, but I'm gonna finish this episode,
I do miss kind of some infomercials. There'd be some good ones that used to come on late at
I used to
night.
save the numbers, right? And they'd be like, you call now, you get two for the price of one. So I'd save the number and then I'd call and I'm like, yeah, can I get 2 for 1? They're like, no, we're not running the special right now. I'm
That's
like, how do
crazy.
you know that I saw a movie and the movies had the people in the office and they're like, we're running the special.
I always thought
You
they'd
know?
honor it.
It's
No
a
matter what.
marketing number
Yeah.
that's connected to it. So
Yeah.
they know when that commercial comes on.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. I can't remember what I was trying to buy. It was
Got
years
him.
ago.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a marketing.
I was trying to get over on them like Columbia Music. Everybody got one of them bills.
Columbia House.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember
We all
that.
had memberships.
And they
Um,
tried to do that with movies too.
Yes, they did.
man.
But the
Yeah.
M Sculpt actually is one of the. Let's get back to that.
She's like, get back to
because
the
I
Yeah,
also want to
get back
Now
to
that we know
topic.
what your
Toxins.
BBL is,
Yes.
let's talk
Yeah,
about the
exactly.
M Sculpt. So,
Exactly.
but the M Sculpt actually it's a high frequency magnetic contractions that it does. So it contracts your muscles and basically it does the workout for you. So
Oh,
a
nice.
30-minute session on like the M Sculpt for your abs equals out to 22,000 crunches within that 30 minutes.
Is that the
Are you
kind of like Bruce Lee had that
Yeah,
in the
Bruce
movie?
Lee
where
had
you Put
that.
it on, you put it on the muscle and it flexes it for you.
I think that's
Yep.
different.
Yeah, it's
Oh, it
definitely
is?
different. I mean,
I don't know.
I'm just trying to imagine it because I remember they
Kinda
had those,
like that,
remember they had
though.
Yeah.
those belts.
so it is,
Yeah,
yeah.
belts.
So it's
Yeah,
kind of like
belts.
that,
Yeah.
but like on steroids. It's the only machine that's been FDA approved for actual visible and measurable results
So-
that last
Ooh.
12 months and beyond.
Wait, I don't have to work out now.
No, you
You
don't.
know
So,
what to do with that tax
I mean,
refund.
my
working
listeners-
out
my
is
listeners-
important for your health.
My listeners
but-
need the website right now. Okay.
Yes.
it's about to be a hot boy summer. Okay.
Yeah.
Just saying.
tax refunds. You know what to do
Yes,
now.
tax time.
Dad bods? What dad bod?
Yeah.
Dad bod.
Now, I rock my dad box. When it's cold, you know where the food's at. I'm like,
You know, keeping you warm.
he's like, what's that cologne? I'm
My
like,
girl
nacho
got a dad
cheese.
bod. But really quickly, Kelsey, you were talking about like toxins and stuff. What are just kind of off the bat that maybe something our listeners should like just maybe 5 toxins like we should just stay away from?
Or try to avoid.
Or
A
try
lot
to
of
avoid.
toxins in everyday products you use from
You're looking at my Capri Sun.
your Capri Sun to your laundry detergents
Oh, man,
and
I wish.
soaps
But
and
Capri Suns are delicious.
hair products, everything, and try to get more
Skincare.
natural. Yeah, skincare.
Skincare's so hard. There's so much out there, and
Yeah, they
the
is.
marketing is insane. And so you guys deal in like medical grade skincare, which explain for those who don't know, what's the difference between medical skin like grade versus like what you could get at Sephora or Target or something like that.
So medical grade skincare uses the highest quality ingredients and the best formulas. So say something you get at Target or Rite Aid or whatever, there's no clinical studies to back what the products, how they work. So the medical grade skincare, they use really good formulas. There's clinical studies that show they actually work,
Okay.
and they penetrate deeper into the skin than stuff
like
you can
that.
buy
Yeah.
at just any store.
Means it's gonna work,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
The deeper it goes.
Yeah,
down.
it's good stuff. So we definitely recommend it. There's certain products we have in the office that are pretty amazing.
Nice. And so where can people get the information to look up your business?
On our website, it's illuminateme.info.
You're gonna have to spell it for us, please.
ILLUMINATEME.info. I type it out all the time, but like
I know.
spelling
That's
it.
good. That's good.
I mean,
Wait, what?
we also are on social media.
Yeah.
We have a Facebook page, and then an Instagram as well. We post a lot of videos of, clients and patients coming in, getting more of the aesthetics portion of it at our office. But what's
media.
our Facebook page? No,
Oh.
Instagram.
Yeah,
What is
what's it?
that?
We-
It's,
Instagram is Illuminate Me Kids app.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so there's
On Facebook. And what's the IG?
Oh, that was
That
the
was
That was the IG.
Yeah.
Illuminate
Yeah.
Me Kids app.
Facebook
And the
is,
Facebook.
I think it's the same.
Yeah, I think it's the
wanna
same.
say.
Yeah, Illuminate Me Kids app.
Nice. And then all the information and everything is there for people to look it up and try to get their
Yeah.
bodies right for the summer.
Yes.
Yes. And it's
always.
okay if I come in there with like the trench coat and the sunglasses, like, yes, my name is Frank. I was told,
Confidentiality,
I told
I'm
I get
sure.
rid of these love handles. Not all of them though. I need my body reserves just in case I get lost in the woods,
It's okay.
Okay,
You
hold
got
on.
fall
I
time
got
for
more
that.
skincare. Hold on. What gadgets are you loving right now? Whether it be like in your facility or at home. Tell the viewers, what are you loving right now?
I mean, we have so much.
Bella?
I know.
It's
I
gotta
mean,
be
are
like
you
the
talking
cash
about
register.
skincare or
Yeah,
just
skincare.
skincare?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm actually, God, there's so many things that we do, but I love doing the PRP facials. So that's microneedling with PRP.
Okay, microneedling from like
Yeah, so PRP stands for platelet-rich plasma. So that's where we draw your blood. It's actually called a vampire facial.
I was about to
you
say
know?
Twilight vibe.
Yeah, vampire facial. A lot of celebrities will kind of do it. It got, really popular with that. But it's where you draw your blood, separate your blood from your plasma, and then you take your plasma, and that's enriched with cytokines. And then you micro needle that into the skin.
What are cytokines?
Cytokines is like a body, like your own body stem cell, right?
Ooh.
So it repairs and restores like
He's
function.
gonna love it when it gets
is what
to
it
your
does,
skin.
right? So when it gets in your
Stimulates
skin,
collagen production.
Okay.
yeah, it's like the first 8 days after doing a microneedling facial with PRP. It finds what's damaged beneath that skin surface, what's been broken, which when you have broken down collagen or damaged collagen, that's where you get those lines, those wrinkles, uneven, pigmentation, redness. But it takes all that away, and it's a permanent thing. So it's
Okay.
not like a temporary, because the PRP is actually fixing it and repairing, and then that surface is up from beneath that skin surface to the surface of your skin.
I'm about to get my body
So-
right.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think
Right.
I love that because as much as Miss Kelsey here loves sunscreen, I do like sunscreen. However, I do like sun, and so I know that I do damage my skin. But I like that summer glow. But that one time a year, every end of summer, I do love doing the PRP facial. It just feels like I give my face some extra love. Help repair what's been damaged beneath the summer period of time when I don't wear my sunscreen. But that's another topic.
So working in the medical field, something off the side, what's the wildest patient you've ever had or coming to count?
Like our whole time or at our office?
Your whole time.
Anytime.
We don't have to say about the office because you guys still running.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we don't have to
Yeah.
talk about that. Yeah,
I
just
used
in
to
general.
work in trauma in Birmingham, Alabama, and there was some crazy shit there. It was insane. I can't. Everything, every day was. It was a trip.
You can't pinpoint one.
No, I don't. There's not a single one.
Well, I don't know. We'll probably
I think
be
he
here
wants a
for
story.
a
Yeah.
long
Yeah.
time hearing these stories.
Insane there.
Yeah.
Now I have to do something for part 2.
Yeah, that's gonna take a while.
Yeah, but is it because a lot of people are trying to like MacGyver stuff, and is it going wrong? Is that what you're seeing? Like
Yeah.
MacGyver stuff going wrong?
Mhm.
Okay.
You mean like the MacGyver themselves gone wrong, or?
Oh yeah, like they'll try to
Yeah.
make their own shit and everything else.
Well, I
and be
mean,
like, hey, here.
The worst thing that happened to me was like personal. Like I was in this back shed cleaning it out, and I stepped on a rusty nail. So I had to go get a tetanus shot, right? And I don't like needles. That's why I have no tattoos. And so I'm in there, and the lady's like, she's talking to me, like, oh, you're gonna be fine. I was like, I started to drop a tear. I was like, just do it. They laughed at me just like that. They gave me the needle or whatever, right? They're like, how? I was like, ah. They're like, you all right? I'm like, can I have a sticker? And they gave me a sticker, and it was like a turtle, and I could put a little face on it and stuff. And I still have it. It's in my room. Yeah, my kids be asking for it. I'd be like, get away from my sticker. I'm saving it for a rainy day and stuff. But it's like, yeah, I do not like needles. Like,
Yeah.
I had to go get my what's that?
COVID.
The COVID shot, yeah. My son was like, he's like, hold my hand. I was like, no, son, hold my hand. The doctor he's like, you're fine. I'm like, yeah, cool. Save me.
Yeah.
I was sitting there for like, okay, y'all gonna be bullshitting, y'all gonna stick me. Oh, you're done. Oh, good.
So how long has the
15
business been
minute
open for?
quarantine.
We've been open for 7 months. We opened in July.
Oh, you
Yeah.
guys. So you're the new ones on the block.
We
then.
are, but we're finding the longer that we're, open so far, that a lot of clients that we had come in the office are really happy and excited that we're there, because they feel that our office has been the missing piece of, Silverdale in general, but even in just the Kitsap County.
Well, it sounds like it.
Well,
I haven't heard of
sounds
any
like
kind of
it.
anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like you guys are just giving out, like, trying to help people make almost like natural remedies and natural ingredients. Which I know a lot of people are just tired of taking all these pills and stuff.
Yeah.
That's messing their bodies up. Because like you see those commercials, it's like, take this pill, it'll make you feel better. It's like side effects, wooden nipples. You're like, what did it say?
No,
Right.
they'll say the side effects.
Loss of teeth.
So fast.
Yeah.
Well,
I understand that people are out there playing badminton, like,
Or something real general. Do you experience headaches? Is
Extra
your mouth
toe.
dry? Like, well, I had a headache.
You got
eyeball growing
different.
your neck,
You
Like,
got color. You got different colors in your urine. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I
Don't
think
take if
when
you've
it
had a shot of
comes to-
tequila. Like,
Right, and when
Yeah.
it comes to that, it's not to say that there's not other offices that do either one or two of the things that we do, but the difference is combining all of those things into one place, right? Like
Yeah.
we have a little bit of Kelsey's mix, a little bit of my mix, a little bit of aesthetics, like all combined into one office. And then we actually, our goal is to make our office feel like they belong there, like this is their home. And I think that sets it apart as well, because others want to come there, and it's like when one person's walking out, one person's walking in, it's like, hey, like we know each other, and it's like a whole big conversation for hours.
Yeah.
But
right in front of the door.
Right in front of the door, or like they just stay there.
Messing
and
up the money coming in, like.
And they're like, I haven't seen you in years, but they're happy to see each other within that office, looking for like other services,
Yeah.
right? And they are, and they share that, and they didn't even know each other were going there, but they reconnect. And we have clients that walk in and they just go right back to where they know where they're supposed to be and start their treatment because they feel like they belong in our office. And that's how we want them. We want that open door concept, like our home is your home.
Do you guys have like plants set up in the office and stuff?
We do have plants, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
When I was a young bachelor, I used to want to have like fake plants in my house because someone told me that makes women think that I care about things. Like,
and then it knows that's all plastic.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what?
I'm like,
Party's over.
it's a fake flower. It's fake, but it smells nice,
Yeah, it smells real good, don't it?
So with the lasers, just really quickly as I'm thinking, I know some of them I've been told, or maybe I've read somewhere, that they can be, you have to be careful, like if you're kind of a bit more melanin like myself, are all the services and stuff that you guys offer, is there anything like people with a little bit more melanin should be wary of, or starts, like how do you approach that, or is it all G to G regardless? G to G, good to go.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
break.
nothing I do, I don't think.
is it a real laser?
Yeah. Well, we have a couple of lasers.
Can you cut like fruit with it and stuff?
No.
I'm just weird. I'd be at
Not
work.
that
I'd be at work. I'd be like,
Not
yo,
that kind of laser.
I'm gonna be like a laser laser.
Everybody's so surgical with you.
I'm just like, hey, throw some fruit
He's
in
gonna
it.
get a BBL. Like, come back cutting some fruit. Like, what is
Yeah.
this?
I'm like, yo, what's an apple?
He's like, I went to Illuminate Me and I got my
Person back there
apple
got an
slice.
iPad. Like, yo, that was a crazy Christmas party, right? Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
No, I think the lasers that we have been used. There's two different ones. We use one that's like we were talking about, that was good for pain and inflammation, joint injury, stuff like that, helps with blood flow, and that one is safe for all skin types as well. And then we do lipolaser therapy, which is like a non-invasive red laser that helps to penetrate beneath the cellular level to that hardened like viscular fat, and it helps to melt the fat and then shrink the size of the fat cells so they can't be refilled with fat. So
Hot girl
there's-
summer, let's go.
I know.
Hot boy
So,
summer.
and both of those things have been
Shoot.
fine. Although I do, talk with clients in the beginning saying like, hey, sometimes when we have a little bit more pigmentation or something in skin, sometimes you might have either a little bit more redness or something like that. However, it does clear. Like since we've been open and using the technology that we have within our office, because there's a lot of them, right? There's a lot of different brands and things like that. But for what we have, we've had no issues.
Is that equipment expensive?
It's very expensive. Medical equipment's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Excited.
I went
Yeah,
to I had to take somebody to this one place, and they had that, that donut they put you in to scan your whole body.
An MRI?
Yeah.
Lord Jesus.
I was like, how much
time
is
to
this?
get in
The
there,
guy was
right?
like, he's like, it's $1 million. I kind of stepped back away from him, like, nah, I
Man,
don't want to break
fuck
that.
MRIs, man. That shit sucks.
Why?
When you got a busted shoulder, I mean, this one, when I had surgery on this shoulder, I just tore the labrum, shit like that. Nothing, right? I went in that little donut, right? Nothing. And I
Looks like a
went to
donut, I'm
this.
saying.
I went to this one now. This one was a different story because this shit, they gave me this big ass needle, they stuck it in there, and they was like, yeah, and I was like, man, I dislocated my fucking shit. I can't even move it. You don't need to
They
put
stuck a
me in
needle in
there.
your shoulder?
Yeah, they stuck that right in my shoulder
Wow.
to take a look to see if I need surgery. I was like, get me out of here. That shit hurt like a bitch.
Yeah, I don't do needles.
I was
That sound
like,
like a giant
I was
needle.
like, get this, don't move.
Yeah, you
Fuck
made it sound like they had like the
Like
big
the
needle.
Pulp
stuff.
Fiction
Yeah,
needle.
like the big one is like this.
Yeah,
Yeah, sit there.
Yeah, it was.
You like the machine you do
Nurses
cocking
are like,
with
you
and
give
stuff?
him the shot. No, you
That's
give
what
him the
it-
shot.
Yeah, nah, I'll give it to him.
That, man,
Put a little
that,
frosting in there and make you feel better, Like,
man, that ain't no joke though. I mean,
No.
that ain't no joke, but
But
yeah.
did it detect what was wrong?
Oh, it detected all right. The doctor had to go and remodify some bone.
ooh.
Had to
Hey.
remodify the bone.
Do you guys do
Oh, yeah.
stem cells at your place?
Wait, yeah,
Um,
that's the thingy, right? That's
Yeah.
a blood thing?
Yeah,
Well, that's PRP, but that
stem
comes from you.
cells.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So-
We get stem cells and we can either inject them into joints to
Oh.
help repair damage.
Like
or-
other people's stem cells?
No,
Yeah.
they're
Is
not
it-
other people.
Is it your own stem cells?
Yeah, it's your
Well,
own.
I guess.
Yeah, they're
kinda.
from umbilical cord tissue.
Yeah.
Oh.
But not from like
Ooh.
anything
got
that
this
has to
can go
do
on
with
our
babies.
face,
So-
too.
Don't people eat those now?
From umbilical
No,
cord?
that's the.
The
That's
placenta.
Yeah.
People are saving the umbilical cord. I've heard people putting it in their
Yeah, you
wallet.
can put it like a cord. Well, sorry, people when their babies are born, they will store the cord into like a cord bank. And there's a reason for that
Oh, this is
because
different, okay.
of the cells that are in there. So later down the road, if there's any complications with their child, they have their own stem cells
Yeah.
stored.
Now,
for
what,
that.
what does something like that cost?
Like if we do like a
To store the umbilical cord and
oh, I don't
freeze?
know how much it's. We
Like,
don't
but
do
if
that.
you just
but-
if you just throw a number out
I
there
think
with
it's like
your
10 grand.
I think it's pretty expensive.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive to store
Arm
that.
and
Yeah.
leg and like.
Yeah.
Give me a freezer safe
Your
bag.
Yeah,
right
that's-
up there.
Yeah.
Kids
that's
don't
a-
eat that. Okay. Don't eat that.
That's a
Yeah.
whole other story.
Your
You can't, like,
taquitos.
put it in your freezer, like people put their placenta in their freezer.
I mean, people
think
put
they
breast milk in the
harvest
freezer
it
too.
very
I'm like,
differently to keep
Yeah,
those,
I've seen
cells
that
preserved,
shit
you know?
happen. No,
Because
no,
even when we
actually, one of
order
my
our
old
cells
coworkers,
in-
they was at a daycare down the street, and no, there was at a daycare center down the street, and one of them went and fed their child the wrong breast milk.
it's kind of
was
weird.
like-
I mean, it's like we drink cow. Like I just
That
found out I
was
was
on the
lactose
news.
intolerant the other
That was
day.
on the freaking
Gary's really
news.
bad for you.
Yeah, and I found out the hard way. I went to that little coffee shop they have with the windmill, Dutch Brothers. Yeah, I got
Dutch
this tall little I got this tall milkshake, and it was delicious. It was like a birthday cake one, and like I drank it in like 30 minutes, and
It wasn't no birthday cake anymore.
nah, it sure was not. It was not.
I
I told my kids I was like, don't use the bathroom until it gets dark. And they're like, I'm like,
That's awful.
yeah. So I've been drinking almond milk,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
almond
heard
milk
that.
is
Yeah.
shit.
but I didn't
It's-
realize the almond harvest in California, or whatever, is destroying the California.
Oat milk. Okay.
What's
Oat
like,
milk?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I like oat milk.
My favorite is hemp milk. It's just more. It's thicker.
Nah, I gotta
Yep.
take. I gotta take weed.
Hemp
I gotta
milk
take
it
a
is.
drug test.
It's
Yeah.
not a drug test. It's not a drug. It's not even
I
that.
can't believe
It's
you
more-
did.
think
It's from hemp seed.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna risk it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
risk it. They'd be like, you know what we found? I'm like,
We
fuck.
found CBD.
I didn't need this job, but I needed this job. You know?
Try oat milk. Oat milk is
Yeah.
I like
Oat milk is
yeah.
good too. That's,
I've been on the almond milk. I just
Yeah.
I got some today. I had to go to Safeway because I couldn't make it to Fred Meyer's. Too much traffic, and I got the one where it's like vanilla with a little hint of honey. And my daughter's like, ooh, how's that taste? I was like, you know how you get done eating Honey Nut Cheerios and you want to drink the milk? Well, now the milk's still cold. You know, that's what exactly what it tasted
Oh,
like.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That maybe in a little like I don't know. Do you drink tea?
Sometimes, yeah.
Put that in
Eh.
your tea, like a little.
Yeah, I usually drink tea when I'm not
Yeah,
feeling
oral
good.
grey.
English breakfast.
Oral grey
Yeah.
is my shit.
Yeah.
I love oral grey.
Well, I'd like to thank you, ladies, for coming through. Is there any shout outs you'd like to send to anybody? any hellos you'd like to put out there? They're like, fuck everybody.
I don't know about that one. So-
Co-host?
Well, all I gotta say, let's give peace a chance.
Thank you, ladies, for being here. It was a delightful
Yes,
conversation.
it's very informative.
Honestly, straight up. So thank you. Thank you to my sis for popping with some questions and listening to the podcast. Appreciate you, and all the listeners out there. Appreciate you all.
Yep. Actually, thank y'all for coming out. God bless you, and good night.
Yes, once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you like the music you hear in the background, please do not hesitate to hit up Keyz on the track, super producer on the West Coast. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Nightly Strange. I'm D-Mac Uno,
Razi the champ.
And I'm Kay Stanley.
and we'll see you next week.
You're welcome to the Nightly Strange.
Hey, you gonna edit that out, right?